Dano84 back and bumping my mic. Hogwarts Legacy. Let's get to it after this. It was ready for me. I had to take a brief break. You can't barely tell. I had my my Dutch brothers yesterday, and then I had to get some Baja Blast from Taco Bell. So if you hear some ice jingling, that's what it is. Last video we got level 3. I forgot I was going to do some business on here before we brought it back to the video, but let's just do it anyways in the video. So we've got level 3 lockpicking now. I think we did that. No, we just finished that. Yeah, so we got level 3 lockpicking, which was in the last, but we also figured out who's been planting the moons. It was a person that appears. It was a person that Mr. Moon here used to bully when he was in school. So that's what happens when you bully people. Room of requirement. That's what we were gonna do. Part of what we were gonna do. Yeah, everything else is clear. Part of what we were gonna do was, I think it's Deeks. It's in the room of requirement. Yeah. Meet Sebastian and Feldcroft. So we're gonna do that too. The knapsack. How to rescue magical beasts. And then it says the loom too. So we've got Sirona, who's going to show us something from the 3 broomsticks there, and Adele is worried. So let's do suggested level 10. Well, I'm level 25, so we're good. Let's go to Sirona first, because everything else is a part of the main quest. We want to go to Sirona first. Let's take it to the full screen, because I want to get that out of the way. I want to try to do all the side quests before we do the main quest. I don't want to miss anything, which I'm so far so good. By the way, the Xbox achievement says I'm at 92% for learning all the spells too, so we're pretty. I think all that's left is for the most part, I think all that's left is the unforgivable curses, which hopefully Sebastian will start with that soon. But we'll start with Sirona here, and then is there anything over there? Yeah, some of it makes me realize how much I haven't went through all these areas.
I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
Mm-hmm.
I
went through a whole cave.
We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it.
He trusts me because you
trust
trust
the
me.
details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
And
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
We'll get her
I'll try
done.
to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aiden was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio.
I saw what you did!
Somebody's yelling about something over there. Doing some last minute random cleanup while we walk through.
Hello, Hamura.
Hello, Mora. Oh. Alright, what you level 3's been hiding? That's a fancy looking chest. Up, off to a great start. Already a lower quality item.
Revelio.
And nothing upstairs.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's
I didn't know this was a thing. I was going the other way.
No, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student.
Some grand plant larceny.
How would you feel about committing
I
some
think
grand
we're in.
plant larceny?
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies.
I'm
He
like,
has quite a
well,
collection.
what else is down
Fill
there?
your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple.
This is just to make a
If
point.
I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
Am I a bad
You said
person
Mr.
for
Lawley
this?
was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
There.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask
What's
is that you
hilarious
bring
is I'm like,
me the
am I a
venomous
bad guy
tentacula.
because of this, or am I just gullible, or what?
Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar.
It's raw. Yeah.
This must be it.
And the door's open. I thought I'd have to have a lockpick.
This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula? Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
It won't let me pick up the coins. Where did he go? He's still right there. So I set it to... Oh.
What could be... Stop! Stop, bandit!
Such dark music. Well, now that I know he's gonna walk this way, I'm definitely gonna put it the other way, but I gotta pick the lock.
How to find that venomous tentacula? Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
I don't know why my character stopped there. Oh,
Hello,
I
Amora.
do need a lock. I'm not here to dispel my...
Where is that venomous tentacula?
Does he not? Never mind. Like, you think he would notice? I mean, I don't want to make my life harder, but you think they would notice the doors opening? Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just funny that you can lockpick a door. Oh.
So many spiders. I wonder if we can
Yeah, I hope he realizes I'm clearing out the spiders for him. Like, he should be thanking me. I didn't even see that one coming. Ay, 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 ay. I thought I did that thing that launches multiple... Well, I guess there was only one. I'm about to say, I thought I did that thing that launches multiple enemies. And I guess I did, but if there was only one, I guess you can't really expect that I would launch more than one. A good bit of horklum down here. Cabbage. Cleaning out his business.
Revelio.
Sack of good, sir. There's the plant.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Funny is the easy way would be to just flew myself out of here.
Revelio.
Because that would get it much quicker. But pretty sure, like, with most certainty that there's a chest I left in the entry. Yeah, see? Right there. And gold. But is it worth getting caught, possibly? That's what you gotta ask yourself. I didn't even realize there was a hole in the wall right here. Coins right there, too.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh yeah, fuck that. I'm not going. Not on the mission. I'll do it the easy way. He should be thanking me though. I cleared out the spiders. I did him a solid. He would have never gotten back to that. He would have died in pursuit of his vernacular tentacular, and that would have been it. He would have been no longer. Well, that would have took it. Oh, sorry.
Completed that errand for me yet?
Yeah,
Like super quick.
Hello, Mr. Barnes.
Like nothing.
I have that venomous tentacular.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's.
He's not a bad guy. He even gave me money for
see
candy.
the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
He gave me 300 gold. All right, that's pretty legit. We gotta go for Dorothy Sprottle. I have a feeling I can flu juice my way there. Yeah, let's do it. 'Cause I was already there once. That way I'm not distracted by level 3 locks, because you know that's a thing. Walking around, you're like, you know, I can get this lock. Why don't I just do this lock real quick?
Now,
You
where
know.
to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Next thing you know, you're opening locks for a whole hour in a
Wonder
video.
Who lives here?
Wondering what's everyone gonna think
Nice
about
to
that.
see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
dear
did see her
Serona.
earlier. Okay,
A gem.
I remember her now.
Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank
Four
you.
clumps. Am I
Love of
planning
my
those?
life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Good thing I just did that mission.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died.
Whoever's in the
He was
yard right
hoping
now,
to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two.
they're like
Those
hoeing,
two were
and
always like
every
two
time it switches the
faux
camera,
truffles
it's
in a branch.
switching the ear that it's
Aiden
coming
took
into.
ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her.
It's kind of
He
funny.
made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and
Or raking,
collect the
they're
box
raking,
of
not
letters
hoeing.
there.
Serona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
From the muggles.
Do you remember anything about the
See,
letters you put
that
in the
one.
box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed.
Some good old
and
light
yet
reading.
remain the same.
All right, well, let's
Thank
get
you,
to
Mrs.
it.
Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps.
I don't think I'm growing any
and the vendors
horcrux.
I help would greatly appreciate it.
I guess they would be in medium pots? Let's...
You've made up a Hogsfield safer, and for that, I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother.
She's not selling any.
Thank you. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for
Thank
passing
you.
through.
Revelio.
It's you? The good you've done in the
Level 1
Hello,
lock. Let's
Homura.
get it while we're here.
Revelio.
Yeah, I was like, I know I saw something in here. Oh yeah, I can fly right out of here. Yeah, I don't think I'm growing. I don't think I'm growing pork lumps. What is this? I have no idea what that is. That's the first time I've ever seen one of those, I think.
It seems we may have an. I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a moose. I'm out before I find you.
Revelio.
Well, I could have completed the battle in that time if I'd have known it was going
This
on.
must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Kinda didn't know the bat. I'll come back. I'll come back and do that on my way out.
I almost captured a grapple.
Auckland Polo. You don't say.
Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Confringo.
That's all the Hawk Clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Ah,
Protego. Lumos.
forgot about that crap. Oh yeah, could have just lit that.
Arresto Memento.
Have to have the right spell for that. Well,
Confringo.
because they irritated me.
Revelio.
Definitely a lot of Horklumps in here.
Either
Oh.
I'll have to fight that troll. Or we can all together.
Confringo. Protego. Revelio.
Get me out of there. There we go. Every time I hit that, it seems like he's got me in a corner. Ah, I went to hit R1 for some reason. That was a lucky shot. Ah, that didn't work. Oh, he's got like heat seeking. I was gonna say, how is he not dead yet? That last one should have took him out.
Revelio.
Anything else I missed in here? Jeez. Litany leaves for all the potions I'm gonna have to make now. I mean, there's definitely a lot of Horcrux in here. Here, Serona, I conjured a wee gift for you as a token of my graduated gratitude. You hadn't stood your ground on behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether, and now we won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Shaw. Run this one real quick. Here's Serona. When I arrived here, I had I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like other first years. I confess I was worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me. I pondered sending it out to my parents, asking them to fetch me before it was almost first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a legitimens? Legilimens? But I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks, when you spotted me in a huddled corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dropped, dripping ink woefully on the floor. You came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you looked, you'd been to come to Hogwarts. I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but a confident, intended witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in the non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now my school years are ending. The frightened first year witch I had been seems worlds away, and I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extended yourself to her. Your sincere Mirabelle. Please tell Miss Sproudle that I still plan on visiting her and Miss Sproudle whenever I can for the delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Oh, my dear Serona, I sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Brattle for their hospitality and felt the need to fill the parchment and thank you. Thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing, and Mrs. Brattle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I won't go easy on you in the next witch's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Most gratefully. Dear Serona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Fenneky? Yeah, I'll go with that. Fenke to make your favorite cream chow dye. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure what she got raspberries at this time of year.
This must be Serona's box. I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Mother and father were delighted hearing you and I had spent the afternoon at Glad Rags last Saturday. Truth be told, I told my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't forget how we heartily laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed, as the rather delicate practice of properly situated a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Miss Brattle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. Yours.
I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
Well, that is not everything, because lower floor here, I believe it is,
Revelio.
has all kinds of stuff. So let's go here. Because there's more Horklump. And Fluxweed seeds, apparently. And Shrivel Fig fruit.
Flipendo. Confringo.
Quite a bit of Horklump in here. Now that's everything. I think I have the ability to plant Horklump. I mean, I think I have. Maybe I do need a medium. So if I have the 5 small plants and I have the large, maybe I need the medium to plant the Horklumps. It's entirely possible, but I don't. I mean, there is a bandit camp, right?
Revelio.
Pretty sure it's right. Yeah, it's right up there. Oh, well, it's way up there. Yeah, I don't want. Maybe I do, I don't know. Oh no, it's up. Let's go to, let's just take the old, take the flu goo.
said that travel broadens the mind.
While she's in the middle of working, hey, here's a bunch of stuff.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Go there, because he would have the seed. And then I'll go buy a medium, because I don't think I have any of the medium pots, which kind of makes me wonder. That's why I'm not growing any. I know I have large, obviously. And I know I have small, obviously. But I don't think I have medium.
That last clip. Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
I bought all the seeds he had. So maybe you can't grow Horklump?
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Just to be on the safe side. I mean, I don't know if you can actually grow it. I just ran right through those kids. Maybe you can't. Maybe you just have to go collect it. Since I'm fairly caught up on all my expenses.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Medium potion, so that's only one. We're gonna go with the 3, obviously.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Just in case. I mean, it's not like it'll go to waste, because I could always use it for something else. Quests, we're gonna go to Shadow of the Estate. Meet Sebastian and Belcroft? I'm pretty sure I've already been there. Yeah, I just happened to go there that one time. Take the flu shoe.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
A place right out of a story. Oh. Well, the flu's like right next to his house. Makes it rather, well, where he wants me to meet, I guess. Not next to his house, I guess.
You made it.
Yep. I beat you here. Matter of fact.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the 3 of us. which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise
So she
visit
probably
from
got
me
into
and a new
something.
friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
If she's got a green X,
This
we'll
way.
know exactly what it is. Been cursed with the curio.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Yep, I've already been to this
Here we
house,
are.
Sebastian.
My sister should be just inside.
And she will be. At least she was here when I last visited with my ransacking.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
I got plenty of
But
them,
we
don't
haven't
worry.
tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm not even sure what happened with her.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something
So
about
how
your
come the
uncle being
father-
an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, it's an uncle. It's
I
right.
must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
What I don't get is like, I mean, I know it's the
I'll do my
uncle,
best.
but I was gonna go
I
to
can
say
promise
the
to
same
speak
thing
with him about
about if
it.
it was the
Thank
dad. Like,
you.
why would you give
The
up?
search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Like in Magic Land, is it just that's it?
I wish you well.
I already found that note, but apparently I had to find it again.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
What are you doing out here?
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
How do you know?
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
I
I
still
hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
don't know why you would give up, like, without trying.
Why
something.
will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
What's going on? Oh, yeah. What's going on with your outfit, Sebastian? It looks like a dress. Might want to get a different robe.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Alright, field trip.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, descendant. Depulso.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Descendo.
When do you think you give up? Oh,
You're not back from...
How do you slam? I was gonna try to slam one on the ground, but... And I don't even have a disarming charm on. Let's put that over... Ugh. If I'm trying to slam somebody... Guess I'll put it up there.
Expelliarmus.
Come at me, bro.
Fringo. Protego.
if only
You've made your last mistake.
All right.
Such arrogance. How childish. Rather up why he's coming back this way.
just wait for him to leap at him. Man. It never does what it needed to do.
I won't rest. One less human to worry about.
I'm kind of over it. See, I tried to do it.
Little moon calf, far from home. Let's get this
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Yeah, but I'm just upset that I couldn't slam him down. That one I had that one. Well, you know what? Let's leave that there. Put that one there. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't realize I had it up, but
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Yes, we shall. Who knows what?
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
There's something over there. A statue.
Revelio.
Like it's giving a thumbs up.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Pretty big lance.
heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
It was just up there.
Revelio.
Oh, now there's something up there? Oh, there's a couple things. Okay. Guess I should have went to the... They were around.
This well looks familiar.
It's from the ring.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Oh,
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
this is from the vision. This is where they did the water down to that well, because that's where the sister was, or the girl who learned the whatchamacallit.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Yeah, it looks like it blasted the person. When the wizards brought the water back to this village.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section
That's
with
what
a
they're
memory
called.
that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portal.
So far, so good.
You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness.
Yes.
And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Yes.
Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
You got it.
If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that?
It's how exciting my life has been in this
The point is,
game.
we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
I'm so used
Why
to...
bother blocking a
Revelio.
stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
It looked like the bed was...
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
like the bed was
Tells me they're
glowing.
after something bigger.
Could be wrong. I don't know why my guy crouched down. Like, it's not like... Oh, my favorite plant.
Lumos.
It is my second week in camp. More each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can. From the grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by the loss of fever. May pass, the skin mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them would be to them
A
others.
journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Traveled here to learn, but I long to keep my internal struggles overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing so. Ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Lumos.
I mean, I guess I could have poof banished him, but
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
no. In the mirror.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Good,
Fair
because you're gonna
enough.
just have to believe what I'm saying.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Ominous is gonna figure it out anyways. He's always just creeping around like, hey, I see what you guys did. Is it a one-way, I wonder?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Mm-hmm.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Yeah, there's quite a bit missing here. A lot of circular drawings. Almost a compass. Could be a compass.
Anything helpful in the note?
Not really.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not
I
ancient
agree.
magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
I was gonna say the same.
Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Until then. So we completed some quests. Let's see. Collections. No, I need to quit clicking that tab because I honestly don't care in there. Challenges is what I want to care about. Combat. I don't know why I'm holding. It takes me so long because I'm actually holding the button even though I don't need to. An officer's hat? You don't say. Oh, look at that. Halloween pumpkin mask. I totally want that. Quests. Still working on that one. 6 assignments. That's it? Legendary mask. So we got 14 more quests maybe? Doing a lot of these side quests. I wonder what the last item's gonna be. Speaking of, what do we got left here? Zeke wants to show me how to use the knapsack to rescue magical beasts. Well, yeah, I need to see what's going on with her. Let's go take another. Speaking of, let's take a side quest here. I think this flue will be right where I want it. We shall see.
He said it was a creature-induced injury, but I don't think so. Reckon he was still trying to levitate himself without magic.
Goodness, I didn't know that was even possible.
It's not.
Did he say what it was like at St. Mungo's?
Said they took him to a ward. Lots of wood on the wall.
I was eavesdropping, but I got too close to this.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
Fascinating.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graffhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated.
That one sounds exaggerated.
But lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
She Depulso'd too far.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself
Revelio. Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Oh, it's birds. I thought it was a page. Is that Peeves stirring up trouble again? That is Peeves. Oh, he's doing that thing again.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Meanwhile, Peeves is out there juggling flaming...
The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio! Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
a weird light.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
Yikes. Oh, how am I gonna get over there? How am I gonna get anywhere in this room? Wait a minute. I can do this. Oh, did that kill me? Jeez. Yeah, how are you? Well, that's most unfortunate. Oh no, wait. Wait a minute. So what I could do is from way downtown and then pull him across. Oh, I probably needed to match him up first. Oh wait, I could separate. Yeah, I could separate it, right? Nope. I probably needed to pull him across first, then bring him over so that I could catch that. So, whatever. Because obviously I can't pull it this way either. Well. Well, I may be getting the hang of this. That was a little sloppy. But let's do an overview. Yeah, see, here's one right here. So let's not screw this one up. Oh, it's not gonna go there because it's stuck together. Well, lesson learned. Hmm. Well, I guess I did get that one figured out. Now, the question is going to be, how do I get across? If I come back this way, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to round that corner, so I don't want to do that again. Is it possible to jump on it while it's moving? Nope. I'm not the smartest puzzle person.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Accio.
Can I move while I'm on it?
Accio.
I actually don't know.
Leviosa. Depulso. Accio.
I'm actually kind of confused here.
switch reset everything. Good to know.
I wish I would have known that for, you know, the other room I was in.
Accio.
Okay, so okay. Okay. So do I... Is that a let? Okay.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all.
She probably did it a lot quicker than I did.
This must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
I mean, if I'd have thought about trying to reset it, I thought you had to use a spell on it. I probably would go back and reset the room too so I could get that chest. I mean, that's kind of cool. I continue on. I mean, it's tempting, but I can do that later. When I'm not bringing you this engaging play, this engaging gameplay as I play through the RPG known as Hogwarts Legacy, I'm gonna feel forever bad after one of the last videos. I think it was the exact last video. Was Moon Statue 202. Was that something that... Oh, Moon Statue hunting the whole time. Because I can do that stuff off video too. But we did get the lockpicking. There is that.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles.
And like I said, if you needed help with the lockpicking, there you go. You're welcome.
Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
You may have the whole thing.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time.
I'll look.
You're my second favorite hero.
I gotta keep it? I mean, I'm okay. And another talent point. Alright. I got another talent point, because that's how talented I am. Now. But anyways, alright, we're going to end this one here. We're going to play more Hogwarts Legacy when we return. These videos are getting just a little longer, but the game is a long game. It reminded me of Spider-Man when I had like 20-some videos just for one game. But we'll see you guys next time. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are. And we'll be back with more Hogwarts Legacy when the next video posts. See you then.